Happy day, friends. Today I am in an editing bat cave. Honestly, I feel like I'm kind of getting ahead on my work, which very rarely happens. This morning I spent most of the entire morning editing our podcast. That is being scheduled right now to go up on Monday. If you guys didn't know, we post podcasts every single Monday on YouTube and everywhere you listen to podcasts. So I'll link that below. But today I want to tell you, just be so transparent with you guys and just let you guys know that we just don't have it all together. We are just falling apart at all. I wouldn't go as far to say as we're falling apart, but I think the internet makes it seem like we have our life together. The last video, it really seemed like we just knew everything that we were doing, and I just want to share my day with you guys and also communicate why I feel like we don't have it all together and we're just riding struggle bus city like every one of you guys. That's me assuming. I don't know if you're riding struggle bus city, but I would assume you are because you're a human being and you're probably going after things that you care about, and you probably feel really bad about the fact that you're not excelling the way that you see everyone on the internet excelling. A fantastic example is all of the things we keep out of the frame. That's my cello. I don't know if you guys knew this, but I play the cello. I took it out of the closet. I showed it in the last video, and this is just a mess. This is the other side of a check stub that I use to write my notes on the things that I need to do for the That Creative Life podcast. I would like to think that one day I would be the kind of person that doesn't write everything on sticky notes, but that is not me. I have sticky notes absolutely everywhere. James is the complete opposite. He keeps all of his notes in his phone on several different note-taking apps, none of which I've found work for me. If you guys know any note-taking apps that work for you, shoot them in the comments because I need some, because I don't want to have sticky notes everywhere. I want so hard to not have to have sticky notes everywhere. Whew.
I'm standing on our balcony, and the reason why is because it's warm outside. It is warming up in the Salt Lake Valley. I am very excited for this. I have a pair of shorts that I am pumped to wear. I can show my legs to the world once again. But one of the things that can make a creator feel like they don't have it all together is when they have to be patient. Patience challenges the weak-minded. I'm in a place where one of the most pervasive and discipline-forming forces in photography happens for me. In photography, a lot of times you have to wait minutes or hours for a photo to happen, for serendipity to occur. I am in a spot where I wait for cyclists to come up a hill on a road so that I can take their photo. Sometimes they don't come for quite some time. In facing this challenge, there are a couple of things that I like to do. One, I try to come when the time is right, when the light is pretty. Also, when I'm entering the canyon and making my way up the canyon, I'm paying close attention to the frequency of cycle traffic to see if this day is a good day to stop at this spot and try a photo here. If not, I might just go to another spot and take photos of other subjects. Now, so far I've only been speaking to shooting down canyon, but shooting up canyon provides opportunity too, and it's actually much harder to get a photo shooting up canyon because of a specific issue, and that is the curve of the road that goes around this rock formation behind me, and I can't see if somebody is coming down. Now, one way I have had some success shooting up canyon is if I cross the road, climb up on some rocks, and then I can see if somebody's coming. And I got a photo the other day that turned out quite nice shooting this way. They don't call me Sugar Hand James for nothing. Now, I've mentioned that sometimes it takes minutes or hours of patience for a photo. It also takes days sometimes, and sometimes I have to count to 30 and decide to move to a different place, try to get another photo, and come back for that photo another time. A great example is a park that is on the side of a mountain in the valley where paragliders will come to paraglide. And there will be days where I'll go there and have zero luck, and I'll just have to come back another day. I say all this to say that I absolutely love this part about photography. It's the thrill of the hunt. It's like I'm in the wild waiting for an elk to take home to my family. In my case, I'm taking a photo home to my family, which you should not eat.
Honestly, most days it's hard for me to even put pants on. Today I managed to put on shorts, which is fantastic because I'm about to leave and head to Starbucks with James. How's your photos?
Just dandy, babe.
Thank you.
Let's go to Starbucks. This is urine.
Oh, backlit AF.
I did not want to work outside, but Christina wants to work outside, and it's my job to be loving. So I mentioned a moment ago that this might be urine. This is urine. It might be, but it also might be green tea. I make my own iced green tea, and it's pretty easy. You just boil some water, grab 2 tea bags, and fill up a cup a little bit with water, let it steep, and then throw some ice in it, and you have an iced green tea. This isn't going so well.
I was so hopeful for the warm and it's not warm yet. And I'm just having like a mental breakdown because I want summer so bad and it's just not warm. So we're leaving and it's windy and I'm cold and I tried to sit out in the sun and it's not working. I should have wore pants.
I mentioned earlier in this video that there are some photos that take days to achieve. There is a place near where I live where you can go and take photos of paragliders flying. And if you go there at the right time, this place will blossom with life. There will be paraglider pilots everywhere, like a flock of seagulls in passionate flight, looking for a lover. Well, over the past couple of weeks, I went there once with very little luck, another time with very little luck. One of the times there were a couple of people trying to fly, but the conditions were not quite right. And then I went there very recently, and it was a beautiful very recently because there was a flock of seagulls. I guess the moral of the story is that good things happen in timelines that are sometimes longer than what you would expect them to be, and this can make you feel discombobulated in your mind, like you don't have things together. Expect it, make a plan, and be persistent. In this case, I was persistent. I kept going back.
The reason I wanted to make this video is because in the world of social media, everything that you see online, really you're seeing 10 minutes of anybody's life, and I feel like seeing those 10 minutes that the entire world has their life together, and at any given moment I'm just fumbling through the internet and trying my best. I'm sure you feel very similar to how I feel, yes?
And I think that what happens is we see the finished product of another creator and we compare it to our creative process. We see the top of their iceberg and compare it to the dirty underbelly that is our iceberg. I'm playing with a sticker, by the way. Now, in order to align with the title of this video, which is that we don't have.
I don't think you guys have ever heard Cooper bark. That's what that sounds like. We'll end this in a second.
We'll be right back. Shelby's here to take our dog. The reason Shelby's here is because we're going to Idaho tomorrow and we're leaving Cooper with her. She's always very kind and willing to take Cooper from us for a little while. So me and Christina hover in between confidence, fumbling, and we have nothing together. But the key has always been persistence. You can get yourself out of those things by being diligent and continuing to plan well and continuing to take steps forward and learning how to be okay within the uncertainty of stuff.
Yes, I completely agree. Honestly, I want to make a video where I just talk about all of my dreams and goals currently, and that will be the next video. We'll have a midweek upload, and that will be what this next video is. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for that next one. We will upload it very soon.
If you enjoyed this video, if you hit the like button, that lets us know that you liked it, and we really appreciate it if you do that. And if you subscribe, that makes you pretty neat. Also, feel free to check us out on the socials, links below.
Yes, also, I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, but if you dislike the video, let us know. Hit the dislike button.
Sure.
That button is specifically for you.